Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Rodriguez. Yes. At today's topic, guys, I want to just talk about being non-religious, right? And being non-religious, before I get in that topic, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the channel, guys. I am very thankful, and I can't thank you guys enough, right? And this channel does not run without subscribers, guys. So I want to talk about being non-religious, right? This right here rubs a lot of people the wrong way. You know, they like, how you gonna be a Christian and you don't believe in religion? I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta have some God in you versus just religion alone, you know what I mean? And I kind of want to make that make sense. Like, what you mean, Rodriguez? So picture your life and you in love with your wife, right? And hold on 1 minute. That loud truck coming by. So picture your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband, and you go into them one day and you say, hey, do you love me? And they say, yes, of course I love you, honey. This is what I do for you. I pay the bills. I make sure you have a pleasant lifestyle. Or the woman say, I wash your clothes, I wash the dishes, I do all these great things, I rub your back. Or for the girlfriend, baby, I make sure we good. We go out, we have a good time, we do things, we go on dates. And for that boyfriend, oh, yo, baby, you know, hey, I do the same thing. I love you, but they say the things that they're doing for you, right? And that's kind of like religion to me. Religion is like on that type of scale of you just doing for somebody. Or like in stocks, the martyr button, you know what I'm saying? It's like that button, you know what I mean? It's like, it's more of my faith, you know what I mean? So with it being more of my faith and treating it like a relationship, like something that you get repetitively doing, you know what I mean? Because it's like, some people can just go to church just to go to church, and you be like, dang, do you believe in God? They go to church every Sunday. And you be looking at them like, I know they know the word. You know they know the word, right? Until you ask that question, do you know the word? No, I just like to go to church. I like to hear the choir sing. You like to hear the choir sing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like those little type of moments where it's like, okay, now going back to a relationship part, it's like they were just doing things, right? And saying the things that they were doing, because sometimes you could be in a repeat mindset in a relationship that you just do these things, and then you get caught up in the midst of just doing these things and think you love a person. And then you find yourself drained of an anxiety, like, well, you really don't love that person. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just doing the things in a repeat, you know what I mean? Or I got to give my husband love, or I got to look out for these kids, and you forget about yourself and lose yourself. So we got to keep in mind, you know what I'm saying, even that girlfriend as well, you know what I'm saying? You can view it like this as well. She be like, I just do what I got to do, and, you know, he go his way, I go mine, you know, and we come back together, and you wondering why you drain. It's a repeat cycle. We got to remove the repeat cycle, fall in love with what we're honoring, you know what I'm saying? So it's like me honoring God. I love God to the fullest. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Religion don't matter when it comes down to loving God. Wow. So that's something that I want to enlighten people on, because they don't understand that part about when, oh, you non-religion. What kind of Christian is that? You know what I'm saying? I get that part. I ain't got to be Baptist to be a Christian. I ain't got to be Catholic to be a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go to church every Sunday, you know what I'm saying, to be a Christian. You know what I'm saying? Some Sundays I can miss, and it's not held against me between me and God, because I love God, if that makes sense, you know? So that's why I say with religion, you can't get so caught up in religion, because religion can be a repeat thing that go around us, and we see it on a day-to-day basis. But the main thing is, when you ask your person or spouse or girlfriend, boyfriend that you're with, and you ask them, hey, do you love me? And the response is, yes, I love you, versus the things that I do for you. You know, that's when you got the icing on the cake to knowing that you're in love with a person. And that's what God is going to value our life off of. You know, he's not going to say, you know, you got some people walking in the world, you know, and think they're uprighteous and think they're doing right, you know what I'm saying, by looking out for people, you know, on the job, you know, just taking the criticism. I'm a child of God. I was obedient. I didn't act out. I didn't go in rage like some other people. And I've done all these great things. I was a good father. You know, I didn't cheat on my wife, or I didn't cheat on my husband. I made sure I fed the whole community. I did a lot of donations. I helped everybody. I had a heart of gold. Wow. So that's supposed to get you in the kingdom of heaven? Well, I'm here to bring you the bad news. It ain't going to get you nowhere in the kingdom of heaven. You going to hell. You know what I'm saying? I can't put it no other way. I got to be blunt. You know what I'm saying? Well, why you going to hell? Why you going to sit there and say that, Rodriguez? All the good stuff I did, because God said in the Bible, I'm going to judge you off of your heart. Did you love me? I'm going to say that again. God said he's going to judge you off the love that you had for him, pretty much, guys. It's not going to be off the things that you done to make it seem like you was shining bright for God. You get what I'm saying? So God going to judge you off of, hey, Rodriguez, I see the worst. Why do you think I should let you in the kingdom of heaven? I seen the worst that you done, helping people, things of that nature. The first thing I'm going to say is, God, I love you. And not only just loved you, I showed you I loved you. I obeyed your word. I walked it out the way you wanted me to walk it out in life. All right. That gets you in the kingdom of heaven right there, man. Just you know, that's the judgment that you want to be called out on, you know what I'm saying? Not just because you got people, man, that do things for you, man, but really, hey, are they really doing things for you, you know what I'm saying? To help you, you know what I mean? So it's like you got to evaluate those things on the scale and be mindful of those things in life. So that's why I'm non-religion, you know, because you can get caught up into a repetitive lifestyle, or being a Baptist and going to church and trying to obey this rule and obey that. And God already got his set of rules, you know what I'm saying? So what rules are more important? The church rules, man rules, or God commandments? His rules. I'm pretty sure walking up righteous, being a child of God, God commandments, God rules are always going to overrule man rules. The church rules. Always. You know what I'm saying? So with that being stated, we just got to keep in mind when we're looking at people, you don't understand. A lot of things, it's just about a lack of knowledge in that area, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, whatever, man, this dude here, he got to be flawed, you know what I'm saying? Because he non-religion. Did you hear what he said? Yeah, I meant that, you know what I'm saying? So I want the world to know that you can walk up righteous, be a child of God, and be non-religious. God is not going to judge you off of religion, you know? Because you got the people that walk it out. Even the devil walk it out. He'll come to church, sit on the front pew. You know what I'm saying? And know the word just as good as you do. But don't know God. Don't have a love for God. So keep that in mind, guys. I just want the world to know, you know what I'm saying? I'm non-religion. You know, and I hope this baby to help somebody out there, free somebody up and let them know that you still can be a Christian and be non-religion. Till next time, guys. God bless y'all.